Got a couple questions. Are you here? All right, that's one thing out of the way. Now, are you a patriot? Congratulations, you passed with 100 score. It's the Paul Leslie Hour with our exclusive book review of Defiant, Inside the Mar-a-Lago Raid and the Left's Ongoing Lawfare by Christina Bobb from Skyhorse Publishing, September 9, 2025. Paul would like to share his thoughts on this important and historical book.
Christina Bobb's Defiant is both a chronicle of relentless political battles and a personal story of one woman who refused to surrender. You can lift more than you think. That's what author Christina Bobb's coach told her at the gym. Only hoping for a leisurely light workout, Bobb was annoyed, but added the heavy weights anyway. This was a seemingly mundane anecdote in her book Defiant, but one of her recollections that stood out to me the most. It was symbolic of just how much adversity the author was able to endure. There are men and women who are tough and sturdy not just in their resilience, but in their commitment to what they believe. It's almost as if their purpose is to serve as inspiration to others. After reading in Defiant about what Bobb and others in her sphere endured, I'm filled with wonderment and appreciation for the battles that people choose to fight. Where others would retreat, there's a certain mindset and fortitude that remains defiant. It's not every book that can keep your attention so much that you read it from cover to cover, but that's exactly what happened with Defiant. It's a book that does more than document the coordinated efforts to harass and derail President Donald J. Trump in his quest to return to the White House. It's also a first-hand account of a woman who stood up when this very same machine was pointed at her. This machine in question is a coordinated force meant to crush anyone who dares to oppose it. It's a collection of many individuals and organizations that includes activist judges, FBI agents, and a complicit legacy media. The relentless onslaught by these forces not only barreled toward President Trump, but also toward many others, from attorneys like Christina Bobb and Rudy Giuliani, to young administration staffers, and even everyday Americans. The book tells an at times dismal tale, but one that I nonetheless could not put down. I found myself chagrined by the political persecution America had come to tolerate. How did squelching dissenting voices become so mainstream? It's precisely the dual nature of Defiant that makes the book so impossible to put down. It's equally a chronicle of the lawfare and the larger concerted effort to break President Trump and force the America First movement into submission, but it's also a critical historical record told through the eyes of one woman who witnessed it all firsthand. The decision to represent Trump and to express ideas contrary to the official mainstream narrative becomes an even more wearying ordeal. Bobb pays dearly for her position. Defiant is the story of President Donald Trump's fight against the left, in which many forces converged only to find that some people refused to kneel. No matter what obstacles, tribulations, or scorn come their way, they remain defiant. In the end, Defiant transcends Christina Bobb's personal story. It's a reminder to all, some battles are worth every cost and every ounce of anguish, and some voices will not bend. Defiant proves that to stand unbowed is the ultimate virtue.